Hello, Mr. Romirowsky.
How you
My
doing?
question is, can you tell us about general approach of the American public towards the Middle East and the problems there? How do they see Turkey as a role model in the region?
Well, I think that when it comes to American foreign policy, American policy has looking for partners. The shifting changes in the region have challenged the United States as far as partnering for peace. With the rise of the Muslim Brotherhood, with the rise of Islamist groups, when you're talking about the environment in Libya and what's currently happening in Syria, Turkey has a long history of secular Muslim democracy under the auspices and the legacy of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. And for a very long time, and I still believe that to be the case, Turkey was looked towards to create those kind of relationships as far as a potential model for what a Muslim secular democracy looks like and how we should be operating and how we should, creating more partnerships. I think that there have been challenges, like with any other, vis-a-vis how Iran is impacting the change in the region, the direction of the rise of the brotherhood, the border issues. These are all problems that the region is facing today as the region is shifting. That being said, I think that the long history that Turkey's had with the United States, involvement with NATO, involvement with Europe, all that is mutually beneficial to continue those issues. I think that all people of the region aspire to peace. I think it's a matter of a cost-benefit analysis of what it's going to take to get to that position. And I think that we are challenged today by trying to find honest brokers. All of that is what Washington is trying to assess in the region. I think that if you're looking at the larger issues, the big concerns, of course, are Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, and Syria. Turkey is very stable, in that regard. So I think that Turkey is seen as a partner to help kind of create the calm in the region. I think that, where the U.S. looks at these issues is in Turkey's border with Syria and trying to minimize the impact of Hezbollah and the terrorist groups that are trying to influence the region. The Kurdish areas, all of those are areas of conflict, which the U.S. is trying to look at to try to create some kind of change and calm environment.
I think the role model of Turkey is coming from, the interpretation of Islam, the real Islam. There's a bigotry in Islam, and people are thinking that the secularism is exactly opposite to the Islamic view. But Turkey has been, experiencing such a I must say, wonderful feature for a long time, that it's a secular country, and then it runs everything through the secularism, and then it lives very well with the Islam as well. And then I think this view, the Turkey has a great potential to be the key role around the region. If Turkey can, immigrate, let's say, it can transfer this, feature to the other countries. It can be a role model, and then it's better that we are also Muslim people. We can discuss with these people, and then we can tell them the real Islam is not against secularism, and we have been experiencing this for a long time, and it works. The Turkey is a happy country. It's stable, and the people are still more religious, and then it's getting more religion into the society, in the faith, I must say. But people are still, they have a constant distance to each other, and they are really experiencing and the democracy.